Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals, and I am very excited to share with you my newest printable kit that is now available in my Etsy. It is linen pack number 15, my favorite number, and there are 12 linens included, and I'll give you a look at what these look like printed in different sizes after I show you the originals right here, as well as a look at how I use them in my personal journals. So this is one of my journals that I made out of a cardboard box, and I just love to use doilies to decorate the page and as journaling space. So here's an example of one that I've just sort of collaged onto the page here. I love the ones that have embroidery and the ones that especially have flowers on them. So here is one of my absolute favorite pages in this journal, and I've used two doilies featured here, one over here and one here. This was actually part of a set, and this one has the purple butterflies and some lovely flowers. This one you can see it's sort of cut in half, and I've just added a photo on top and added the date, and over here I've added a whole sort of journaling card. I love using doilies as journaling cards, as labels, as title pieces, as places to hold photographs. And yeah, these are just a couple of different ways you can use them, and they sort of separate the page and make little segments for you to journal in. This one I used a photo frame instead of a doily, and here again I used another doily here. And here's another one. I love that you can write on top of the pattern in the background as well if you want, or you could just keep it to inside that space. But they're just great ways to add journaling space to your journal pages. Sometimes I print them big and I could have it across the whole page, or I could print it even bigger and have it the entire page. So this could fill up the entire page if I wanted it to. So with all my printable kits, you get the individual files, the images, so you can size them however you want. I just drag them into a Word document or into PowerPoint, and I make them full size, I make them half size, or I make them mini sizes to suit whatever I want. And I print out all different sizes so they're already on hand. You also get a PDF as well. So if you can't be bothered formatting your own sizes, there's a ready to print PDF for you as well, which you'll get the exact same printable here that you see. So first of all, let me show you the originals. I went with a bit of a cottage theme inspired by this one here. Look, isn't that stunning? So I went for a bluebird, which is one of my absolute favorites. It's one of my symbols. I love collecting bluebird doilies. This one, look at this, isn't it gorgeous with the purple, so striking, the border, the flowers here. I love the doilies that have this kind of edge as well, with the frilly edge. This one here, it's sort of like a treasure box or a treasure chest, and I love the blue flower. So sweet, so sweet. We've got this one. So I try to do like a variety of sizes and shapes and all that kind of thing. So this is a square one, which is really lovely. So you can do all your journaling here. So pretty. This one I thought was really, really sweet, like a little basket with the blue bow on top. Really adorable. So some have, like a border on the inside, so you can write around here and then write in there if you want. This one here has a tree. So I thought that was really lovely with the flowers underneath. I really like the ones that also have a colour to the edge. So these two have a colour, and these gorgeous little pansies. I love finding doilies with all different flower types. So pansies, lilies, roses, lavender, that kind of thing. I've never found one with pansies before, so that was really cool. I found daffodils before. I think I found tulips. But yeah, now I've got pansies to add to my collection. This one here is lovely with the red border and the flowers here. So you've got your journaling space over here. This one has a bit of a border as well, so you've got your journaling space inside there. We can put a photo. So many things you can do with these. They're ready-made journal cards is what I like to call them. This one's really lovely. I love this colour here. It's quite striking. This one I actually got from Kitten Vintage Mackay, which I did a walkthrough of that shop on my channel earlier. can do all your journaling here, or put a photo or some ephemera there. Okay, now these ones are stunning. So these are the larger ones, and we have got this cottage. Isn't that amazing? Now with ones like this where there's not any journaling space on them, I use them purely as decoration. So if I'm journaling about cottage core vibe, which I really love, I love the cottage core vibe, I might want to print this out and stick that on the page to represent my journaling page about cottage core. Or if you just love cottages and went to a cottage, or I don't know, I actually really want to make a journal out of this. So this will be the front cover, and then that will be the back. I'm really excited to make that. Oh, isn't it stunning? I love it. And what I love is as well, I can use the originals, but I also have all of these to print out again and again and again. So it's not like I use it once and that's it. I can print it out as many times as I want. And I can even make journal covers out of these. So sometimes I print these out full size and turn them into journal covers, like my paper bag journal, for example. Now this one is actually available in my Etsy standalone. If anyone's interested in this original doily. Sometimes I sell doilies in my Etsy shop, and I will be putting together a pack of 10 coming up soon, but this one is a really special one. It's quite large, and some of them I will sell by themselves. So this one is in my Etsy just because I don't feel like I could use it as a journal cover, or I don't feel like I could cut it up, basically. And I feel like this could go to someone who loves golden retrievers, or even maybe King Charles Cavaliers, or a dog that looks similar to this, or maybe you had a dog named Goldie. But I feel like this is just too precious to cut up, and someone else would really appreciate this as a treasure, and it might just be the perfect thing. Maybe it's something that you would put on your wall like I did. I have one doily on my gallery wall of a little cat that reminds me of Keanu. So this one I thought would be wonderful as, either to go on a table or on the wall, or just for someone who loves dogs. So that is also available standalone, but it is also part of the printable kit. And then finally, we have this one here, another huge doily. Won't be able to get it all in frame, I don't know. And it's a wheelbarrow with flowers, again to go with that cottage sort of vibe, with animals, the birds, the bluebird, the dog. We've got a tree, we've got a basket, we've got a bow, and now we have a wheelbarrow and some potted plants. Like, I don't know, I just thought it was so sweet for this cottage vibe printable kit. And that is the kit. Now, that one is available in my Etsy, like I said. The link is down below if you're interested in purchasing it. And you can mix and match. That's the great thing about doilies. You can mix and match them. I've got 15 kits, so if you're interested in any of those, feel free to check those out as well. But I want to let you know, if you are a patron, please do not purchase this kit. You will have access to it already over on my Patreon. So Ruby patrons get access to every single printable kit in my Etsy right over on Patreon. As soon as you become a patron, you get instant access to every kit right there. So if you do find that there's maybe more than one kit that you like, then your best bet is to get all these kits for $10. Every printable kit, 15, for example, if you wanted all 15 of these printables of the linens, you can get 15 kits for $10. Otherwise, you can get 50. I think I've got like 50 digital kits in my Etsy. You get access to all 50 for $10 over on my Patreon. Not just that, you also get access to every other printable that I put out there, because sometimes I will put up patron exclusive printables that will never go on my Etsy. So as well as, access to all my extra videos, sneak peeks, all that kind of thing at the Ruby level. But let me show you now what the printable looks like as a ready-made PDF. You do, like I said, get access to each individual image as well. But if you are just wanting to instantly print, you can print this PDF. So I've got these sizes here. Like this one I would just cut out and decorate the page with. This one I would do some writing here. Then we've got these ones. Look at them. They're gorgeous. They're so sweet. I love them. The colors just come up so well. And yeah, so fun. Like, look at that perfect journaling space. I love like the texture, so lovely. And then here's an example, printing them off small, so you get this as part of the PDF as well, because sometimes you just want like a little label just to annotate something very small, or you just want a little bit of decoration here or there, or just to put the date or something like that, or the title, just a little annotation. You can layer them up. That's what I love to do, collage with them, with my other pieces of ephemera and photos and writing. And then here's this one. See, isn't the color border so striking? Look at this one, just stunning, stunning, so pretty, so pretty. Like, look, it just shows up so well, the color border, really lovely. And the wheelbarrow. So some of the doilies do get cut off just because they're larger than A3, and I don't have a scanner that's larger than A3, or I don't have access to a scanner that's larger than A3. But I don't mind at all having, you know, a piece cut off here or there. And sometimes I will intentionally cut it off as well. For example, I might not need any writing space and I only have something left on the page like this, so I might cut off that top bit and leave that bottom bit and just stick that on the page off the side. So you don't have to use them just like this. You can cut off what you don't want depending on your page. And the great thing is you can print them out again and again and again and use them in all different ways. So if you just want the door, you could just cut off that half and use that half somewhere else in your journal. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that is the printable kit. I hope that gave you some tips of like ways you can use them in your actual journals. I get questions about that. You know, I share my doily haul sometimes in these videos, and they're like, what do you even do with them though? Well, my favorite method is to just print them out so I can use them again and again, and to decorate my pages and to journal with them. I have so many more doilies. Well, you know, I've got 15 packs worth of doilies. I've sold bundles of 10 or 5 over the years as well, but I still have so many not journals. Well, I do have many journals as well, but I've got so many doilies. Now that I've filmed these, I can add them to my stack. I've got a little bag or pouch where I keep them all. And then one day my plan is to use the originals as covers one day, somehow, one day. I'm just not the best. I don't feel very confident with like sewing, textiles, fabric. I have used it a lot over the years, but very basically. And I want to do some collage with this, make some linen collage covers, which means cutting them up, which I just can't bring myself to do yet. I can't bring myself to cut these up. So other ones, yeah, like the cottage one, that will be easy enough to make a journal out of, but I'm going to hoard it for a while because I can't bring myself to use these yet. They're just too precious. I love them. I love doilies. So let me know in the comments, do you like doilies too? Are they something you collect? I can't resist. I love doilies. They're so pretty. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or check the description box below. There's all the ways to find me down there. And yeah, feel free to check out my Etsy shop or my Patreon. And I just thank you for all of your support and for being here, following my creative journey. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.